Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's Paleolithic character is chuan. So if you still remember yesterday's shui, water, you can see there are similarities. Three segments, and Chinese use three to express many, lots of those. And here today, torrents. Torrent means fast flowing water, uninterrupted. As you can see here, are three reverse S signs, and Chinese use that to mean irregularity. It's not a straight line, it's not linear. Just like water in nature, it's going to adapt to whatever landscape it's flowing over, and it's going to go in a zigzag way if needed to go according to the gravity's direction, right? So that's a Chinese description. Apparently, we distinguish water as a generic form, which most likely often to have interruptions. So we have this breakage on the two sides. But here versus the torrent means the channel probably was well established. The torrents, the water before already push out whatever obstacles there was. And now the water can speed flowing through that channel it created by itself to become this well-traveled path of waterway, so to speak. So that's torrent. Chuan, okay. I added quite a few expressions, and all of them are interesting. Okay, let's start with Chinese typical expressions. 海纳百川. Okay, 海纳百川, ocean, soak. Well, we use the soak, but I guess soak 100 torrents. So in terms of the size, the scale, ocean's way bigger than any torrents on planet. I mean, on the land, right? Ocean is simply huge mass of water body. And then the torrents, however, we humans stand next by it, feel so much in awe in the either the speed of flowing or the volume of flowing of water body. It's going to be like a tiny stream in relative to ocean. So Chinese verb choice here, the soak character, I feel is a good choice to mean that torrents actually is not that big of an impact. Any one of them is not going to make much of a difference in terms of the ocean water body volume. And 海纳百川 actually is used again as a self-projection of human behavior, of whoever, it's almost like encouraging people to be more tolerant of people of difference from you. So we use 百川. Again, 100 doesn't mean just 100, right? It's many variety views, variety experiences, variety arguments, opinions from you. And ocean is this self-personification or projection of encourage people to behave like ocean, so deep, so massive that they can take in as if it's soaking nutrition from hundreds of streams of water, regardless what that torrent is representing to you. So it's, I guess it's a Chinese self-therapy as well to say, to tolerate whatever life throws at you, as if you are that ocean and you can take in whatever comes at you. So that's 海纳百川. And often, not only we're talking about experiences, positive and negative, however you experience through life, it can also specifically go to the domain of knowledge. You want, if you're a scholar in a certain aspect, right, you want to be able to hear different voices, different opinions, different research results, and to take all that in. So everybody is kind of like a compiler of knowledge, and to upgrade, reformat, rejuvenate your hypothesis about the world. And so 海纳百川 is about this accepting, this open-mindedness. Okay, 川流不息. Torrents flow nonstop. So this one is relatively on the surface level. We're talking about water currents, yes. But in application, we use 川流不息 to talk about traffic. So when the torrents flow nonstop, it means a busy traffic area. 防民之口胜于防川. So this 8 characters actually is one expression. And this is the, Chinese have thousands of years of, I don't know what it's called, but it's imperial, almost like an imperial system in China. So one ruler rule hundreds of millions of population. And min is that population, is people. Caution about people's words. 胜于 more than caution about torrents. So torrents probably in ancient times is about this water control or flood control specifically. For agrarian society, flood control is critical to survival, right? So this waterway building or torrents, either warning or preventing somehow or channeling water somehow, whatever technology used to be able to somehow control the flow of water so it doesn't flood your farmland was a battle that this ancient culture has been battling through thousands of years. So many stories about this, almost like we can regard it as civil engineering back then. However, dams or waterways we can build, that was huge accomplishments. So that was important. And here, from the ruler's perspective, 防民之口, so you caution about people's words is even higher priority than control your water flow. So people's words is about your reputation or is about public opinions about your rule. So this, from ruler's perspective, the voices among the people was even a higher priority than the civil engineering projects. So that was a branded thinking back then, passed down generations. And it's, the ruler understand, the ruled understand that too, right? So 防民之口胜于川, 防川is basically about storytelling, how you can, control, manipulate, however people's words about you, then you have a longer longer time to rule over those people. Okay, 川建国, torrent again, right? Found nation, that's 川建国. That's a Chinese Chinese way to say Trump. So I guess Trump was such a character, even Chinese as a culture have to come up with a more localized expression to refer to this commonly seen, commonly media reported figure. So 川建国 is a Chinese localized way to say who Trump is. So the only sound translation, because it's a Trump, right? So 川 is the closest one. So that's the referral from that 川established a connection between Trump and what Chinese are talking about. Now, 建国, found nation. Okay, Trump is not a founding father, everybody knows. So why 建国? Why found the nation? Okay, it turns out that people choose these two characters because 建国 is a commonly picked Chinese boy's given name in the same generation as Trump. Trump was born in 46, I guess a baby boomer generation after World War II. And China, the contemporary communist China, was established in 1949. So for that generation, the Chinese boomer generation, popular boy's name is 建国. The nation founding became the theme, right? And it carried in their name. And you can see it's almost almost like political correctness in Chinese for that generations of parents. They want to show the the proud um, Chinese citizenship, which they don't have. But I'm sorry. Okay, no more political jokes there. 川建国. Why we pair that? Not only because it's the same generation, the most popular name. And so we try to localize that to kind of give a generational feel of who Trump is in that age category. But also because this 建国 itself is kind of a recall or refer to that era of China initially established. And there was this national pride thing. So because Trump started trade war, and I'm not sure if it's the CCP controlled media came up with this expression, but that's supposed to evoke the patriotism among Chinese to remind them that CCP's rule to establish a country ruled by Chinese people instead of the end of the colonism, and that's already an achievement. So you need to feel pride about your nation. So it's kind of an anti-Trump expression, almost using that to remind. While Trump is saying American first, in this expression, it's saying exactly the opposite: China first, and only Trump refer to Trump, and then 建国 is that reminder of we need to, gather together tighter, in face of the incoming impact of Trump's trade war policies. Okay, so there we go. Trump, thank you for your time. See you another day.